Many thanks for joining me, Elvis, for yet another Somerset Real Ale review. Still continuing with the 2013 Sainsbury's Great British Beer Hunt, down to the last two beers now. I've saved this one till the end for a reason. This is from the Batemans Brewery. It's their Black Pepper Ale. I've actually been putting this beer off because I've had a Black Pepper Ale before and I really didn't enjoy it, so I thought it's time to bite the bullet and just go for it. This one might be really good, but it's just one of those styles of beer that I'm just not keen on. I'll let you have a look at the bottle. This comes with a nice sort of black, well, look, there's a black pepper corn grinder on there. I'm not sure what's written on there. I'll let that sort of zoom in, hopefully, and see what's written on there. Sorry, the light behind the camera is kind of disrupting what you can see, but hopefully you've kind of got that. I can't tell on this viewfinder whether it's zoomed in or not. It just doesn't. It's not a good enough screen on there. Anyway, it is a 5.1% ABV beer in a 500ml brand bottle. Let's crack it open. Oh yeah, so I don't need to take that off at all, do I? So I'll leave that on there. Bit of smoke on the opening. There's the Batemans crown. Yeah, I like the Batemans Brewery. They brew some good beers, but like I say, this just isn't one of my favourite styles of beer. It was from the Stroud Brewery. I think it was I can't remember the name of the beer, Teasel or something like that. And it really had the black pepper in it, and it was a fantastically crafted beer. But I just don't like black pepper in a beer. It just, which is strange because I love black pepper on my food. But for me, in a beer, it's not a good thing. But yeah, it's sort of like a toffee-coloured, deep amber, nice sort of white, half a finger, nice foamy head. Let's get a nose in. Well, there's some lovely sort of malty sweetness biscuits going on. And I actually can't get a massive hit of pepper. Although, no, yeah, it is there once I cut my hand over. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. I would say more of a white pepper. It's not huge. Like if you were to grind pepper and sniff it in and makes you sneeze, it's not that sort of. But you can definitely smell pepper in there. I'll try and pull some other flavours. Yeah, it's a nice sort of fruity, malty. Like I say, I never go into absolute, complete descriptive detail. I can't pull out that many perfect flavours, you know, like different things. I just say it's nice fruity. You should know my reviews by now if you've been watching a while. Yep, peppery, fruity, and slightly biscuity malt. Yeah. Well, I'm just going to go for it. I really can get the pepper in there now, hugely. So I'm just going to go for it and see what happens anyway. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, yeah, you really get the pepper in there. Yeah, I'm not going to enjoy this pint. It has got a nice malty backbone, lovely and fruity, and you get a nice bitter aftertaste to it, well, mild bitter aftertaste to it. It's not a bad beer at all, but that pepper just doesn't do anything for me, unfortunately. You can tell the beer's been well crafted. It's certainly worth trying if you haven't had a pepper beer before, because it opened my eyes the first time I had one, but I think it's one of those Marmite beers you either love it or hate it. Black pepper ale, an unmistakable aroma tickles the nose, a subtle tingle of crushed black pepper with a bellowing heat, a clean and beautifully balanced beer. It is a clean and beautifully balanced beer, but with pepper in it, unfortunately for me. I really don't want that pepper there. The beer itself is fantastic, just don't want the pepper in it. Unfortunately for me, www.bateman.co.uk. It says serve in a large wine glass. I didn't read that before, so I didn't know to do that. But there you go, you'll know if you buy this beer. Yeah, I think, well, like I say, it's kind of hard for me to rate this beer because it's a style that I don't enjoy. But the beer definitely has underlying qualities there. Like I say, without that pepper in there, I would give it a pretty good rating. It's not a knock your socks off beer. It's average, but for the fact that I didn't like it, it's only going to get a 5 out of 10. This one, I definitely wouldn't buy this beer again. It's just personally down to a personal taste, but it's a good beer. It's not a horrendous beer. It's not a bad beer. There's nothing really wrong with it. Just not to my taste. Thanks for watching me. Love to see your comments down there in the comments box. Hopefully you join me again soon for another review. Cheers.